Hi, Mark. Here it is 7:50 Eastern Time, almost 8 o'clock, almost time for the US session to get underway. That would be going on 12 midday GMT, European session, about to go into the afternoon portion. Busy day on the calendar in terms of US data release, non-farm payroll. That's at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's have a look how the US dollar stands going into the US session. Very different pattern from what we've seen the past 3 days, where during the Asian European session and going into the US session, we saw strong US dollar. Today, weak US dollar. We're seeing a double top at 115. That's yesterday's high. And today, so far, US dollar has been sold off and support at 99.40, which is the open from yesterday. So let's see if US dollar does continue to weaken and if we do see a sell-off to end the week. Alternatively, if buyers do step in and come back up to the resistance level, that could depend on the non-farm payroll reading. Consensus is for between 125 160,000 new jobs. That seems to be where most of the consensus seems to be clustered. Somewhere between 195 and 250 would be acceptable. I don't think it'll be that relevant if the number is strong, whereas I do think that if the number is considerably weak, that could certainly have an effect on the Fed looking to cut rates earlier. That would be negative for the US dollar. But at this point, it's not really labor news. It's all to do with trade wars and tariff. But let's see what type of effect that has on the market. Let's have a look at how S&P is performing. Off-market trading. Wall Street will open up in about an hour and a half. And to start, so far, we are seeing a positive move and we are seeing demand gapped a little lower to start, 5,600, now sitting at 5,642, and has already been almost as high as yesterday's resistance at 5,681. So to start the session, demand in the equity markets going up in off-market trading, inverse relationship between equity markets and US dollar to start the day. Let's have a look at gold. There's the inverse relationship playing out as well. We've had 3 sell-off days in gold. Yesterday as low as 3,000, let's call it 3,200. That seems to be the floor and the support for now. Today, gold fighting back and already sitting at 3,264. There is demand, weak US dollar, strong gold. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see the strong fight back from gold at 3,200 and now sitting, as I say, 3,266. Zoom out a little bit and at 3,263 area where it's sitting now, noticeable that it has been support last month once, and then again in April, and now that support is acting as resistance, means it might be a tough level to break through, but certainly at this point, it looks like there's demand for gold safe haven status, and if there is weak US dollar, gold will certainly look to break above this current level and look higher towards the 3,300 or even higher than that. Let's have a look at oil, Brent oil. Yesterday did make a bit of a fight back. Not sure if that'll be able to maintain. Let's start on the Dow and on the daily. There you can see after very low support under $60, 59.37 yesterday, oil did bounce back. Not much of a fight back. Got to as high as 62.29, so above that $62 level. Tried a little higher so far today. There's the wick as high as 62.69, but as we speak, coming down again, downtrend very much in place. And I'm sure sellers will be looking for yesterday's open price, 61.19, just above the $61, and did go a whole bunch lower yesterday, all the way to 59.35. That is where sellers will be aiming. Buyers, of course, will want to get back above the 62.36 level and get to trade closer to $63. Let's see how Bitcoin's performing this morning. Momentum up. Buyers still very much in control. Yesterday we saw resistance at 97,500. Buyers look like they want to try that level again. 97,000. Look for that elusive $100,000 mark. Sentiment seems to be positive as well for Bitcoin and has been for the past 3 days. Sellers will look to bounce down off this 97.5 level and look back down to the low 90s. We'll see how that plays out and could also be affected following non-farm payroll and how the US dollar responds. Good trading. Keep that discipline. I will see you at end of day session.